Yeah, cake caught chillin' on boats. Couple day ones, I'm keeping them close. Steering that ship, I'm staying afloat. Fly to the islands, baby, we coast. I got some bread and they gave me a toast. They call me calm, but they know I'm a pro. Climbing the top, I throw 'em the ropes. House on the beach or a mountain retreat. Don't matter to me, cause I'm taking them both. Hit after hit, it's like 10 in a row. Again and again, I just get it and go. So many packs on the wall, they stacking up tall. I guess I'm invested in gold. Wait, they said it all wouldn't last. Look where I'm at. Hot dog feeling brand new again. Oh, look, you again. Watch them all crawl right back. Hot dog feeling brand new again. Please don't ruin it. Never gonna fall off track. Yeah, couple drive, but I haven't heard since. Might slow down, but I bounce back quick. Yeah, on red text and a couple calls missed. Like, where have you been? Cape Cod chilling on boats. Couple day ones, I'm keeping them close. Steering that ship, I'm staying afloat. Fly to the islands, baby, we coast. Okay, let's go. Waking up and I jog on the beach. These boys are like dogs on a leash. I wanna just toss them a treat. They really just not in my league. It's comic relief. I'll be on a boat, remote, leave me alone. Everybody still copying me. They stalking my feed. How deep did you scroll? Look, put $1 million on me, dog. I'ma take off, blow past them. Who said I can never do it? Go ask him. The truth is that it's you fit. Stay packing. You wish you could do this, won't happen. Couple try, but I haven't heard since. Might slow down, but I bounce back quick. On red text and a couple calls missed. Like,
where have you been?
Cape Cod chilling on boats. Couple day ones, I'm keeping them close. Steering that ship, I'm staying afloat. Fly to the islands, baby, we coast.
Good evening and welcome to Steadfast Breaks. This is break 409. We're breaking 2026 Top Series 1 Jumbo Hobby 3-box mix team break. We are locked and loaded for Monster Mash Monday. Welcome on in, guys. This is we are Family Breakers. It's myself, a dad, my 2 boys. I got my youngest 11-year-old Kian, a top loading organizer right next to me. If you're new with us, we are, like I said, a Family Breakers. I always like to say a Steadfast Breaks where faith, family, and baseball collide in for a good time, and we are in for a great time, Kian. Series 1 has been, I would say, very, very good to us. We've pulled a lot of cool hits. We've pulled the rookies, and we've pulled some really cool Hall of Famer veteran players. We talk about Randy Johnson, the big unit auto. We've Darryl Strawberry, Mark McGuire. Last week, we hit Andrew Jones on the Braves. And who there was someone else that we pulled.
For the A's, I thought.
Was it an A's guy? There was another old school. No, it was Royals. I don't know. I can't remember. It was another old school auto last week. Really, really cool card. So Series 1, I feel like has been a lot of fun. So if you're new with us, it's going to be a great break. A couple things I got, Kian, for you. Announcements up top before we dig into the first box of this break. We got Taco Tuesday tomorrow, Kian. And Taco Tuesday around here is always fun because A, we eat tacos, but B, we always throw in a bonus box for our Taco Tuesday breaks. And tomorrow we got 2026 Topps Heritage 2 hobby box team break 411. Those auctions are live right now and they end in 1 hour and 30 minutes. So if you want to double up on your favorite teams or maybe switch it up, we'd love to have you. And a little promo to go with that is we will give you free shipping on no matter how many teams you win in that break. So if you win 1 more team or 10 more teams, if free shipping will combine that break with this break as well. And all that will ship out on Wednesday. So we'd love to have you. That promo is in here. Today is Monster Mash Monday. Now, Monster Mash Monday is always fun, because it really gives you an opportunity for free to test your baseball IQ. How Monster Mash Money around here works is you get to pick who will hit a home run during Taco Tuesday. So visit steadfastbreaks.com/Monster Mash Money. The link's in the chat, links and also in the video description. Hit that link. It's totally free. You get to predict who you think will hit a home run tomorrow. So you can look up matchups, see who's playing who's got the hot bat right now. And if you guess correctly who hits a home run tomorrow, you get a free pack of cards or a $5 break credit. So it's just a fun way to test your baseball IQ. We love baseball around here and we like making it fun beyond the cards. And we always like to spread some positivity and talk about baseball and life. And hopefully along the way, we'll pull you some couple hits. So if you're new with us, we always do a hit recap at the very end. So if you're not watching this live, you can fast forward to the very end and we'll do a full hit recap. We always top load all the big hits, Kian, even the notable rookie cards. We'll even top load all the inserts. Usually during the break, we'll sleeve all the notable stuff, do a full hit recap, and then top load before it all ships out. This is break 409 2026 Top Series 1 Jumbo Hobby Blaster $3 team break. Here we go. Let's do it, Kian. Last thing I want to say is our Steadfast Family Appreciation break. We do a free break twice a year. Our next one's in July. It's a totally free break. If you're in this break, you're automatically qualified. You get for every team or player spot you win in 2026, you get one raffle ticket. We raffle all the team spots. Series 1 will be a part of that. Hopefully Chrome, which usually typically releases in July, and that's when we'll do that family appreciation break. We'll have that along with some other flagship things. Hobby boxes, jumbo boxes, blaster boxes, even sometimes mega boxes will all be a part of that. For more info on that, go to steadfastbreaks.com/family. Register for free. We'll even ship the cards to you for free. So hopefully you guys can join us for that. It's just our way of saying thank you so much for being part of our breaks. And for really, we kind of consider you guys our extended family. And speaking of family, Kian, you got to play some good baseball with, I would say, kind of, I guess, your baseball family. Some ex All-Star players went head to head on Saturday. You guys have been playing really good baseball. You got 2 wins in a row. You lost a tough one last Monday.
Yeah.
It was a close game. And then it was neck and neck. You guys had to lead this past Saturday against some of your fellow All-Stars from last summer. Give me a little recap. What'd you think? How'd you feel?
On Saturday or Monday?
Well, Monday you did. I don't know. Was there any All-Stars on that team that you played with before?
There's one Easton, but I don't really know him. So yeah, I'll talk about Saturday mostly.
All right, blaster number 1. As you talk, we're gonna go through this blaster number 1. Here we go.
So on Saturday we played the Red Sox. They expected really good team, but I honestly thought we could have beat them. We beat ourselves on some key errors that just led in runs. But so got 2 walks. Weird. They didn't want to pitch to me, Dad. They were afraid of me.
I'm not sure if it was that quiet, but they definitely pitched around you. Whether it was
they
a
did
lack
not
of command or who knows, it could be a little bit of both. But
I like to say a little bit of fear with a little bit of not their day, but yeah, mostly fear. So my first walk, coach sent me because I think it was like a pass ball or something, and when they're trying to get back to the pitcher, and so I started to went and I looked, I was like, oh shoot, a little bit of bad read, and I thought I was actually pretty good. I got in a good pickle, aggressive, but sadly barely ran out of the baseline because I accidentally, like, when I turned around, I went a little too far outside. So yeah, actually, I think that's my first pickle, real pickle in Bronco. So yeah, then yeah. So I'm gonna say neck and neck, every single inning. It was tied. Yeah, every single inning. It was. I felt we were playing good baseball until that one inning where we were up when we were coming into the bottom of the 5th, I think. We were up 1 run, so we were trying to keep that lead, and then it just like weren't throwing strikes and letting a few
back, we'll save that at the very end.
Few crucial errors. But I think overall we played very well. These last few games, we've definitely grown from the first few games of the season.
I love how you ended that, and I would totally agree. I mean, you compare this. Let's take a step back and remember the first time you guys played them, you guys got mercy ruled,
10-0,
and you guys didn't even score 1 run. I think that game lasted 4 innings, 10, like you said, 10-0. And that game, you guys got pretty much. There was no competition, 0 competition. You had nothing going offensively. I think in terms of pitching, it was a lot of
A
walks. There was a
disaster.
lot of errors,
Yeah.
not many strikes. Defensively, not a whole lot going. And so as this season has gone on, you guys have really stepped up your guys' game and are kind of really, I think, have really kind of improved and kind of followed up on the small things like better defense. And some of it might be player placement, some of it might be in a little blind, but I think I'd like to believe that um I think you guys have started to believe. I think there was a sense of after the first couple losses, you kind of got in your mind of like, well, this is how it always going to be. We're just going to lose. We have no chance. And I think, especially baseball is one of those sports. No matter how big the divide of talent on your club, anything can happen in baseball. If you're playing baseball the right way and you're playing hard, even though maybe you're not the best pitcher out there, or maybe you're not the best hitter out there, if you can do competitive at bat, sometimes you can just will yourself onto base with a walk, put the pressure on the other team, and that good things happen from those things. And I think you guys are
Yeah.
starting to do those good things. And I think it was just from a just outsider's perspective, watching you guys play against some of your former all-star teammates from last year. It just was fun. It's fun to see you guys go head to head. I am sure they had a great time. Obviously, they came out with on top with a W, and rightly so. They did some key things. They had some good pitching down the line. I got to the cap to one of your friends and former all-stars teammates of Braden. I thought he did a fantastic job on both sides of the baseball. I mean, he had some key hits, crushing the ball to the outfield, and then he also stepped up. And I think something I've noticed, it seems like he's really taken a step forward in his pitching. Although I didn't get to see a whole lot of him pitching last year in All Stars and then during the season, but man, he looked really good, really painting the zone, working the corners. Fortunately, you guys put a couple good at bats. But just not enough offense late in the game. And that's where our pitching kind of faltered a little bit. I started doing some walks and some key non plays in the outfield. And you can call them errors, or you can call them just not good reads or whatever it is. But man, I'm super proud of you guys. You guys were in the thick of it, had the lead for a couple innings early in the game. I think you had them worried there for a second. They had to play baseball. This wasn't easy.
They actually had to put in one of their better pitchers to actually shut us down.
Yeah, no,
we were like, no, we don't.
And even then, you guys had a chance. Like there was, and you guys were there. The last innings where it kind of fell apart. And that's where they scored, I think, 5 runs in one inning. That was the most runs they scored in all game. And it was a series of walks and just not great defense. And it just, and you got to tip your cap too. They made some really good hits. And that's what good teams do. They limit their errors, they limit the walks, and they showed, that's the type of baseball you need to play. So tip your cap to them, but that was just such a fun game to play. All right, stack one from Series 1. Blaster did not produce too much. We got a couple nice inserts, but no number cards, no hits. Hoping the hobby box can turn the tide here. We go, Cam Schler's a good rookie card right there. But super proud of you. It would have been nice to see you on the Mana. You didn't get a chance to pitch, but man, you had some couple good at bats. Played really good defense. Oh man, you and correct me if I'm wrong. I think you threw somebody out at third, right?
Yeah, I did.
He had really good catching.
I think one of the main reasons why was he actually wasn't gonna run. He was standing there, with his secondary lead, and then when he saw the pitch, it was high, and thankfully, because I love those high and outside ones. Well, if it's a lefty, and it's super high and outside, and so I grab it, and it's really fun for me, and I catch it because to me those are easy to jump up and grab because I like vertical jumps, so just popping out of the catcher stance, and I caught it, and my momentum was to third, so it helped a lot, and I just stepped down and power position through it. Even though he actually might have been safe, it was just clear that the tag wasn't what was I gonna say? Throw made it there before, but I wasn't too sure if the tag got him before the base. But yeah, it was for sure at that point it should be called an out.
Well, umpire called him out, so he's out.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
he
out.
definitely the throw beat him. I'm not sure. It kind of looked like the
Yeah.
tag maybe. It's kind of hard too. The ump's calling the outs from home plate and the plays at third, so you can't really see exactly where maybe the backside of the bag if his foot tagged or if the glove got him. So sometimes it's it's a judgment call, and fortunately it went your guys' way. But it was a great throw, good read. And you just played some really good defense. Man, I got to give props to the other team too. Your fellow All-Star team who played great catcher too, John Luke. Man, he's got an arm and ooh, we got an auto. It's for our Halos, Christian Moore. CeeLo, let's go.
See more later.
See more later. Let's go. So CeeLo, he's in AAA right now, trying to get his polish his game and hopefully get called. Our Halos are struggling. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Really, all our teams. I know we're big Halo fans as a family. You also like the Phillies, and Dathan likes the Mets. All our teams are struggling right now. Unfortunately, your baseball teams are doing much better. Honestly, I think I have more confidence in you and Dathan's team than Angels and Mets and Phillies right now. But well, that's another story. But bottom line, great game. I'm super proud of you. Way to represent our family and just your work ethic. It just things are paying off, and even in the frustrating moments of like disappointment of certain plays not being made, and maybe obviously you came short, and losing's never fun, but you played your heart out there. You played really well. It's something definitely to be proud of. I'm super proud of you, and I'm really proud of your teammates too, your all-stars too. It's cool to see. That was good baseball. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
It was a close game all the way, and so
Yeah.
hopefully next time, I guarantee you, man, if they play you guys again, they're not going to think it's a walk in the park, and they got to bring their A game, and rightly so. And I hope that I think you commanded some respect and as a team. And hopefully you guys can build on that and build that confidence so that if you guys see them in the playoffs, anything can happen. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
There's Tarek Skubal on the 2025 All Tops team, Detroit Tigers.
I think for
McLean, rookie.
I think one thing that I don't want to say like it's our coach's fault, but I feel like lately they've been like so eager to like get us going, like to try and score so many runs.
Shohei,
They
35th.
I think they put us into calls where like it's like, oh, that's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna be a good call. They're like a little too eager to send us.
Mm-hmm.
So like they've been having bad reads, and like when the next play we've had a hit and it could have scored the run. And like it's just like sometimes it's like, man, it's like we really could have had that and could have had those few runs, which makes a whole lot of difference when it's maybe there's 3 bad reads. It's a 3-run game.
Oh, 100%.
Could.
Yeah, I think of 3 easy runs in the middle of the game that, if a not being as aggressive or maybe not sending the guy. There's a goal border parallel, Cody Clemens out of 2026, 2002 out of 2026. Cole Young, 35th anniversary. But, and also you could also look at the other side of the coin in that they believe in you guys. They believe in your speed and your talent to get to the base. Some of those plays, I would say maybe it's an opportunity to get faster or, really work on your base running skills, and for sure, you can obviously didn't pan out. And I think, and credit to your coaches on, if it caused a guy to get thrown out and it was clear, they took ownership of it, and, coaches aren't perfect either. I've been in that situation where I remember one year, Dathan, I remember I was a third base coach. And Shohei Rainbow Foil. That's a nice car for the Dodgers. Let's go. 2 Shoheis in this box that are noteworthy. But I remember it was, I think the situation was 2 outs and there was only a runner at first and third. And it was full count. And I told Dathan was at third base, your older brother. And I remember telling him, hey, run on the pitch. And in my mind, I don't know. I think what I was thinking, it was bases loaded, run on contact. Obviously it's 3-2. You're running because either it's going to be a walk or a hit. You're going to either score on a walk or you're going to score on a hit, right? It's a force to go. Well, it was a walk, and he stole, and the umpire, or not the umpire, the home plate. Um, I'm sorry, the catcher tagged him out at home plate, and it was all happening in slow motion. I realized that I gave him bad advice. Obviously, I told him to do something he should not have done, and he ran right into the out. Unfortunately, he listened to his coach slash his coach dad, and I made a poor decision, and I took
Wait,
ownership.
was it 2 outs? Wait,
It
what?
was 2 outs, but the guy walked, so he walked. He didn't have to, and then he ran right into the tag, and the game was or the inning was over. And I'm like, oh, why did I do that? That was my fault. And I don't, so
Oh, wait, how does he get out when it's bases loaded?
it wasn't bases loaded. It was only runner at first and
Oh.
third. I think in my mind, when I said that to him, I thought it was bases loaded. I think, and but every, as a, something so basic, and in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, why did I do that? Like I shouldn't have done that. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention. Here's our 2 silver aka white packs. We'll save at the very end. But coaches, and that's only to say that as coaches, and I've been in that spot where I've made the mistake. I sent the guy when I shouldn't have, or I relayed, not correct information, and it's caused to, a run loss or an out that didn't need to be made. So coaches are human too. And I think your coaches are they're doing the best they can, just like you guys are. And hopefully as a team, you guys can pick each other up, and that's the thing. That's what good teams do. When a certain teammate, whether it's even if it's a coach or a pitcher or batter, they make an error. Good teams find a way to pick each other up. And what I mean by that is when, for example, let's just say an error happens, right? It's 2 outs, bases low, error happens. Now it's bases loaded. Well, the pitcher, I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to get this guy out. I'm going to make sure I strike this guy out. So no runners, it's the idea of absolving some of those maybe non-plays or those errors or mistakes that happen during the game, and that's what good teams are good at. And so, as you guys get, you only got a few more games, and then it's the playoffs, and hopefully you guys will learn how to do that a little bit more and help each other out and pick each other up. As our first pack of the jumbo box, we got Noah McLean, notable rookie. So kudos to you guys, though. You guys have been playing good. I can't wait to see your next game. Chase Burns, notable rookie card.
There's a few more things I want to talk about baseball. So, one, sorry.
Hold on, before we go, we got Michael Walk on the sand glitter. We got 2 yellow refractors to $3.99. The first one was Jackson Merrill, and now we got another good one, PCA. 2 very good young center fielders, and then Randy Johnson on the 35th, and Michael Bush on the greatest hits. All right, go ahead, Keaton.
So I told my teammate he was on first, and we had a lefty come in. The other team had a lefty come in, and I was just like, "Hey, beware! This guy has a really good. He has a really good pickoff move." And I was just like, I like, don't take too big of a lead. Don't like. I wouldn't do that. I would, especially the first few pitches. Don't do it. And so he was like, okay. And the next play, pitcher, from the stretch, lifts up his leg, pick off, gets him out. I'm like, I'm so annoyed by that. I'm just like, dude, I warned you, but yes, he didn't. I don't think he heard me right. Yeah.
Well, I think it's one of those things where
I know.
you are a little overconfident. I can't speak for what he was thinking, what he did, but sometimes you hear somebody, but you don't really like put it into practice until it's too late, right? And obviously that was too late. You know what's interesting about that is that pitcher recorded an out without even throwing a pitch.
Yes, exactly. That's why that's why I was so upset. I was like,
I
he
think the
didn't even have
coolest
to
thing.
throw a pitch.
All right, we got a sand glitter of the Dodgers team card, and then a blue, athletics. Lawrence Butler, blue refractor to 150. This is going to be 144 to 150. Nice hit there for the A's. Aaron Judge on the 35th, and greatest hits, Andrew McCutcheon. Yeah, that was kind of fun, but that's and that's what good teammates do for each other, and fortunately, your teammates you guys will start trusting each other as you guys help each other out. That's the kind of the same concept of like, let's say a guy strikes you out and he strikes you out and it's, maybe a strikeout pitch was some sort of breaking ball. A good teammate goes back and says, "Hey, watch out, man. He's got a really good breaking ball. It curves off to let you tell him what you see so that you can, hopefully the batter behind you will better recognize and know what this guy is pitching. And so as a teammate, you help each other out, and not just with hitting, but that's also on the defense, on the base pass, knowing who's, catcher, how good of an arm he has, all that stuff. And so, I'm proud of you for being that type of teammate to help each other out. And hopefully you guys as a team will continue to do that for each other and pick each other up. So super excited for your next game, Kian. I know Dathan has a game tonight, going head to head. Pretty excited to see how he does and how things shake out. His last couple of games have been really close like yours. So kind of excited to see what's going to happen. Here's a Jonah Tong on the base rookie.
Oh, Dad. Also, I actually got a player on that team, the Red Sox that we played on Saturday. I got one of them to tell me their pickoff move, and he's a lefty.
You can't be giving away secrets. That's like.
And I was like, I was like, thanks for telling me your pickoff move. He was like,
he unintentionally told you.
Yeah, he unintentionally told you.
Got it.
He was like, oh my gosh. He was like, you were so. I was like, what? He told me so.
Well, next time you got to keep that to yourself. Don't say that he said that to you. Like you kind of keep that close to your sleeve, because now he knows, and now he's going to go back and change it. Those are some of the advantages.
I think he actually forgot about it though.
Maybe.
I would think so, because he was just like watching a baseball game. He was just like, yeah. So,
but
yeah.
some good another ploy is fake, like he told you, and it really wasn't. You never know how there's a game he played there. Corey Seager on the sand glitter, Albert Pujols 35th, Randy Johnson on the profiles insert, and then it looks like we got an auto, Kian, right behind Reed Detmers. Let's see here. Who's it gonna be? Should I just flip it over? Ooh, I think it's Mariners. Luis Castillo. Okay. This guy, obviously, he has been a very, very good pitcher for the Mariners for quite a while. Was on the Reds, I think, before that. Kind of been their ace, although I would say Brian Wu is probably, if there's a defined ace on that staff, it might be Brian Wu now. He's really stepped up his game, but Luis Castillo has been a quality pitcher. I like his auto. That's kind of cool. A little different. Luis Castillo. You can't really see his dreads, though. I wish they could show off his dreads. I feel like that's a big part of his game is his dreads.
Yeah. Okay, last thing I'm gonna say. All Stars Sunday Select yesterday.
Ooh, all right.
It was really fun. And the reason why it was really fun was because I struck out one of the kids that we played on Saturday.
Oh.
And he
Got him.
he's pretty cocky, and even he actually, but before that he was like, hey Kian, remember when I threw you a nasty cutter and you like, because he showed me how I like swung and missed so hard that I basically stepped on the plate and almost fell over. He said
Jack Haglund,
that
Limbo foil.
he was like, and I broke your ankles, you almost fell over. I was like, I don't swing and miss that hard. I would at least stay in a pretty regular stance, and I would not fall over.
I love it.
I wouldn't lose my balance that bad. He was like, yeah, I remember. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna say your stuff's not that nasty. Just to like, it was just like, I was just playing with
little
him.
friendly competition.
Yeah.
All right, a little back and
then-
forth. All right.
And so when he was up to bat, so first pitch is a ball. He wanted to swing at it. It was up and in. He almost swung at it. He checked swung. He was like, no, never mind. And then second pitch, it was inside. He raked it, but it was totally foul. And he was like, oh, man. I was just smiling at him. I was like, because I like to say, I knew he'd turn on that inside pitch and just totally, like, he he'd
You were
pull it
setting him
super
up.
hard. I was just setting him up, and so I was one strike, and then another. I think it was swung and miss. I think, or either he looked or swung and miss, and then it was 3-2 full count. I was trying to. There were a few ones that they were like at the very top of the zone, but it didn't. It missed, and then bottom of the zone it missed. So I was like, I think I know what I want to throw him, and I had my curveball grip. This was like the first time I've actually thrown a curveball in like practice or like any sort of actually facing a batter. 3-2 curveball. It would have been a called strike on the corner. It caught the corner for sure, but he check swung so hard he wanted to swing at it. He was like, oh. He for sure check swung, but either way, it was a strike. So I struck him out, and he was like, it was a nasty curveball.
Nice. Let's go.
I've been working on it a little bit because it was just like it just dropped, but now it's more of like a breaking ball where it goes more diagonal.
More
now.
horizontal break than
Yeah.
vertical break.
I needed a little bit more, so I spun my wrist.
Mm.
Yeah, one time I actually, while I was lifting my leg up and I was gonna pitch the ball, I actually changed the grip to a curveball on accident. I meant to do it before, and I was like, oh shoot, I was gonna throw a curveball, and I switched it and I threw it. It wasn't that bad though.
We got a gold, Kian. First, we got You See That rainbow foil for the Mariners team card.
Oh my
But then
gosh.
behind that, Athletics gold sand glitter. Jacob Lopez. Jacob Lopez. I don't even recognize that name. Jacob Lopez. Pitcher. This can be 31 out of 50. I'm not even sure. I guess last year he played with Athletics, pitched 21 games. Was 7-7. I'd never even heard of him. I guess he was there. I wonder if he's there this year again too. I don't recognize that name. Jacob Lopez. All right. A's with a gold sand glitter. Nice hit there.
But yeah, the funny thing about that was his own teammate and friend was like, he was like, yeah, you for sure swung and it was for sure a strike. So I think you're just gonna, you're just gonna have to live with it. He didn't actually say you're just gonna have to live with it, but it was just like so funny because I was like, when we went in the dugout, I was like, hey Riley, guess my stuff's nastier than yours.
You got to be careful, though. I mean, I think.
No, I was just like.
I know you're all fun and jokes, right? I think I'm always the mindset of humility. My talk is spoken through my actions rather than my words. And there's nothing wrong with having a little fun and a little banter back and forth.
It was only because like I almost got him to I got him thinking to like check swing. I was like,
yep. All right, we got a major league material
fun.
here going out to the Cubbies. Dansby Swanson on this pinstripe. Major league material for the Cubs. Let's go, Swanson. I want to say he had a crucial hit in the Dodgers series in one of the wins they had in the Dodgers. I was like late in the game, 8th inning or 9th inning. He came through with the clutch hit. Then behind that was just a base, Styles and Smiles. All right, Kian, last pack. This is it, the finale, and then we got our silver, aka white packs. Now, we don't have a whole lot of time to talk about our Halos and Mets and Phillies.
Oh,
Let's just say this, is that Mets and Phillies are tied for last place, worst record in baseball. And the Angels aren't that far behind them. And, I was really impressed with the several first weeks of baseball with the Angels. Really fun to watch overall, generally speaking. Some really cool baseball. But the last, man, they just got swept by the Royals. And there was nothing good about that series. Other than our starting pitching looked pretty good. Jack Kwanowitz, even Walbert Yurna, he didn't last very long, but not too bad. His control was an issue. But there's not a whole lot to like right now with our Halos. And I think really with the Phillies too. The last couple cards here in this pack, Shea Langler's Rainbow Foil, Rafael Devers on the 35th, and Acuna Jr. on the greatest hits. Yeah, I don't really know the path forward for the Angels. They really got a lot they have some bullpen issues. They got some big holes to figure out, and I'm not.
Phillies, they're just
What's
like
confusing
right
though, the
now.
Phillies though, is I don't really know what the solution for the Phillies and Mets though. It's a combination of lack of offense, and then when the offense is doing good and not enough
Defense,
pitching,
yeah.
and
I feel
they're
like
probably more in trouble because they have such a huge payroll.
Wait, is Zach Wheeler now? Is he back?
We got a gold, Kian. We got a gold. Doesn't look like an auto, but is a gold. This came from the jumbo box. So here we go. We got Owen Casey, the silver pack, Didier Fuentes. Ooh. Wow, Jack Caglione. 3 good rookies in a row. Is this 4th one a rookie? No way. Did you see the name?
No, go back.
It is not a rookie.
Go back. Go back. Go back.
Well, I'll go upside down. You see at the bottom of the name?
Oh my gosh, there's no way.
Wow. Dodgers have struck Shohei Ohtani gold.
That's like, I feel like that's probably like $1,000 right there.
Wow. Man, let's
$100
go.
card for sure.
11 out of 50. Oh, no, it's yeah. I mean, Shohei's market right now is scorching hot. Scorching hot. Oh my goodness.
Base cards are like $5.
Yeah, as this is a very, very nice card. Dodgers, congrats. This is a fantastic card.
Big bad boy of the night for
11 out of 50. Shohei Ohtani on the gold. Wow. Let's go. Let's go.
Jeez.
Congrats. Well, let's see. This night we got 2 more packs. Maybe we can pull something crazy. Let's see. Tim said thank you. Do you got the Dodgers tonight, Tim? Man, you've been pulling some really good luck lately.
Tim, please tell me. Well,
because last week he had the.
Please tell me you don't, but you do have the Dodgers. Because I mean, like you get all the hits, but like let's spread them out, please. Like,
hey, you can't wrong him he's picking the right teams.
Yeah.
Last week, I believe he got the Yankees. We pulled our first home field advantage. Aaron Judge, and that was a sweet card. All right, here we go. Pack 2 from the jumbo box. We got Andrew McCutchen.
He said, "Yup."
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Albert Pujols, and Adrian Beltre.
All lowercase, no expressions, just like
Yep. Let's go. Let's go,
like,
Tim.
this is what I do for a living.
This
is just how I live.
This is how I roll. This is how I roll. This is how I roll. All right, last pack. This one's coming from the hobby box. We got Otto Kemp, Ozzie Smith, Christian Moore, and Corbin Carroll. The invisible auto.
I'm joking.
Invisible auto.
Invisible ink. Invisible sticker.
All right, we got a recap here coming here in just a second. Let me sleeve these silver packs real quick. Man, what a nice break, man. That's Shohei to 50, 2 autos on card.
I felt out.
A gold, 2 yellows, young center fielders. Not too bad. I will say this is a now we have been having some really crazy good breaks comparing to last. That Shohei is kind of a monster. It's a secret monster that I think probably obliterates last. I don't know, the home field advantage though. What do you think? Because that's like a good in terms of a value standpoint. That might be a $400, $400 card. Is that a $400 card?
There's more than 50, right?
Home field advantages?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure there's a couple hundred.
I think Shohei, because his cards are just hot, and then yeah, I just gonna say that.
Tim says I just have to switch it up every time, right? I don't know. Your pattern for picking teams. I don't know what it is, but man, you got some kind of luck because it's not like I mean, there's a pattern of some teams I think he kind of gravitates towards.
He's like, Magic 8 Ball. Do I need to get the Dodgers this time? Yes? Okay. Do that. Bid. Okay. Yankees.
Oh, man.
No?
2 golds.
Okay.
Not
golds,
lucky
this time.
2 autos. 2 yellows.
Tell us your ways.
Oh, man.
330 ungraded.
Wow. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, And it looks pretty clean too. I got to be honest. I mean, maybe the right side is a little thinner than the left side in terms of centering, but it's pretty close.
That's like
The card doesn't look like there's any scuffs on it. You know, it's hard. I'm not a PSA grader, so I don't know, but
it's
it
weird.
looks pretty
Like
clean.
it's like to me, since cards are that much money all the time, I'm just like, oh yeah. I mean,
Can you
that's
help with
kind of
this? Let me
cheap.
try to sleep those.
Yeah, like $100. Oh yeah, it's $100 cards. It's kind of cheap.
It really is crazy right now. The market for cards right now,
Yeah.
even for singles right now, is pretty. It's very hot. I mean, there's a lot. I don't know if it's a lot of new people in the
Wax
hobby.
is
Like the price for
crazy.
wax is crazy. Really,
Yo, Otani
I just
hobby boxes of his rookie year,
oh the
2018.
is the 330 reference, Tim, is that for the home field advantage judge? Because I think what I saw some comps in the 300 and 400 range. So it's 330 probably sounds pretty right, pretty spot on. I'm curious to know what that gold Otani. I feel like that's like a good. I mean, I could easily. I think 300 raw seems pretty on point. But all right, Keen, let's finish those last couple sleeves
Yeah,
real
got
quick
it.
so we can get our recap for break 409. And if you are tuning in for break 410, we're going to
He
switch
said
streams
yes.
here.
He said yes.
Got it. That makes sense. That's about right. That's kind of very in line with what I saw. So, all right, guys, this is break 409 2026 Top Series 1 Jumbo Hobby 3-box team break. Here's our recap. These are all our silver packs. Mojo Chromes from this, or technically, I guess, white packs now. We got Didier Fuentes, Owen Casey, Jack Caglione, Adrian Beltre, Albert Pujols, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Andrew McCutcheon, Corbin Carroll, Christian Moore, Ozzie Smith, Otto Kemp. We did get one first pitch going out to Tony Hawk and the Padres. For our big ticket players, we got Chase Burns, Mookie Betts, Kyle Till, Gunnar Henderson, and Corbin Carroll. 35th anniversary. We got Jackson Merrill, Rafael Devers, Robin Yount, Jack Caglione, Francisco Lindor, Corey Seager, Chipper Jones, Albert Pujols, Judge Johnson, Randy Johnson, Cole Young, Ricky Henderson, Shohei Ohtani, Bubba Chandler, Adrian Beltre, and Cole Young. Greatest hits insert. We got Acuna Jr., McCutcheon, Bush, Caglione, and Pete Alonso. Sand glitter. We got Devin Williams, Otto Lopez, Corey Seager, Dodgers team card, and Michael Waka. Rainbow foils. We got Shane Langeliers. You see that for the Mariners team card. Jack Caglione, nice rookie there. We'll definitely. All these cards will typically top load, especially the rookies and notable veterans. Ronnie Mauricio, Shohei Ohtani, Casey Schmidt, and Will Vest. Baseball stars insert from the blaster box retail. Roman Anthony, Mookie Betts, Julio Rodriguez, and Bobby Witt Jr. Spring training parallel, we got Joe Rock, Jake Fraley, and Helio Ramos. Profiles insert, we got Jack Caglione, Randy Johnson, Roman Anthony, and Aaron Judge. 2025 All Tops team, Cal Raleigh and Tarek Skubal. Titans of the game insert, we got Roman Anthony and Paul Skeens. And then the hollow foil, right, Ken? Is that the
Hollow foil board?
Hollow foil board, Davis Martin parallel. Notable rookies, we'll top load these later as well. We were able to sleeve them up. We got Noah McLean, Kyle Till, Carson Williams, Montgomery, Chandler, Garcia, Caglione, Basail, Tong, Casey, Mizorowski, Burns, Anthony, Bernabel, McLean, Williams, Mizorowski, Montgomery, Caglione, Cam Schlittler, Mizorowski, and Nolan McLean.
I tried to organize some of them, but I just didn't get to all of them.
That's all good. We got a gold border parallel to 2026, Cody Clemens, 2002 out of 2026. For our yellow foil parallels, we got PCA out of 399, 349 out of 399, and then a nice Jackson Merrill to 399, 375 out of 399. Two young studs. Kian, my question is, if the Halos or the Phillies can get one of these center fielders, PCA or Jackson Merrill, who are you going with?
Jackson Merrill.
Ooh, Jackson Merrill?
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
PCA. I don't know why. No, when I see him on TV, I just like, because
I don't know if it's the vibe that he gives. He kind of has like a
Yeah.
very playful spirit, and I'm not. That's probably a good thing. But it seems like maybe he has been involved in some controversial statements with some teams that maybe kind of I don't know.
it just
But
looks
Jackson
like
Merrill
he's
though, man, I
like
don't know. He's
he
on another
looks
level
like
too.
he looks like so nice, but it looks like just his body shape just like looks like I've done something.
He looks guilty.
Yeah, it looks guilty.
I will say
like,
PCA maybe that has maybe a little bit better defender, but I think Jackson Merrill on the offense wise, I think I'd like to have him. We got Lawrence Butler to 150 on the blue foil, 144 out of 150 for the Athletics star. We got Shohei, probably the best card of the break. Shohei Ohtani, the unicorn, the one and only 11 out of 50. Let's go on the gold, on the Mojo Chrome. Beautiful, beautiful card. Wow, Shohei. Another gold on the Sangler, Jacob Lopez for the A's. We got 31 out of 50. Nice hit there for the Athletics. A Major League Material, Dansby Swanson for the Chicago Cubs on the pinstripe. Not numbered, but nice nonetheless. And our two autos of the break were on the 35th anniversary on card. CeeLo, Seymour for our Halos, and Luis Castillo for the Seattle Mariners. All right, guys, that's it. We're going to switch over for break 410. But before we do have a theme verse around here, Proverbs 4:26, and it is this: give careful thought to the path for your feet and be steadfast in all your ways. Have a great night. Don't forget Monster Mash Monday. Vote for who you think will hit a home run tomorrow. Test your baseball IQ totally free. And if you guess right, you get a free pack of cards or a $5 break credit. Go to steadfastbreaks.com/Monster Mash Monday. And then Taco Tuesday breaks. Auctions end here in the next 45 minutes. Do you win any new auctions? Any here in the first 45 minutes, you get free shipping. So wait for us to send you an invoice. We'll give you that free shipping, no matter if you're in one team or 10 teams, all free shipping. And Taco Tuesday is always fun because we always throw in a bonus box, retail of some sort for it. And that's going to be Heritage. We're doing 2026 Topps Heritage Hobby 2-box team break tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. Guys, have a great night. Have some good baseball, get some good food, and we'll catch you later. From Studio SB14, this is Steadfast Breaks. We are out.
Peace. Thanks for breaking with us. We out. Cause is what it's all about. Peace out.